Hello, beautiful beings. Hello, divine creators. We are Kemet Kah-Ri. We've kept the windows open. We feel to keep the windows open and have the windy frequencies that we are having today come through. So should you hear any outside noise or frequencies, just know it's because we have our windows open. So we trust it doesn't disrupt the frequency or your session or your experiencing. We know it won't yet. For those of you having earphones, for you to know this. We haven't had a flower spell in quite some time, and it feels time for a flower spell. So here we are, flower spell. Let us see what is coming through for this flower energy. And whenever we say spell, it's spelling. You're speaking something into being, right? And we are tapping into new frequencies, new light codes in collaboration with the flower frequency, which is then Mother Nature, which is the trees, the elements of life. And as Osho writes, the seed doesn't know the flower, the seed doesn't know it has the potential to be a flower. And we've always loved that. That was one of the most liberating lines we had read. For when we truly sat into that, we released controlling what we shall be completely. We realized we're meant to discover. It's meant to be a surprise about, oh, this is the flower I was meant to be. Okay, these are my petals. Okay, this is the color I am. Okay, this is how I smell. This is my scent. Okay, this is my fragrance. Interesting. Oh, this is my fruit. Okay, I did not know that. It's meant to be a discovery. So we released deciding. And when we made that beautiful decision to release deciding what will be and rather discover it, all of our power and our frequency, our gifts, our spiritual and energetic frequencies woke up fully, completely. And this is one of the main reasons we can bring through energy in the way that we can, and you can experience us in the way that you do. We are now to receive from this beautiful flower spelling, this calling, this frequency into being, something that is ready to bloom for you. And what's interesting is we've been inspired to do this on all of our platforms. So we're doing one here, we'll do one with the Oracle on our Oracle channel, kemetalchemy.oracle, with some Oracle cards and tarot. We'll also do one on our TikTok, and we'll also do one on our Instagram page. So, and each of them will be different. So they're different blooming. So should you feel inspired to tap into more, all, or another energy, it's all for you. If this is the one that calls you, then here you are. I mean, of course it's calling you. You're watching this, right? Yet should you feel, actually, I feel maybe I'll also watch one day, or let's actually receive something new from all. It calls me. It feels aligned that whatever I'm trying to call in will use this pathway. That's fine, right? Whichever way you feel delights you, it is your journey. So, we love the yellow and the beautiful divine oracle Anukiva. We were catching up and they said, oh, before we go, something about yellow. And we're like, okay. And for us, something about yellow for us at this time. And so we're loving the yellow that's coming through here. Okay. We're going to connect to you now, Galoshkati. And something that is ready to be discovered by you, that's ready to bloom, whatever it may be. Allow it to be a discovery, right? This isn't you deciding, oh, this is how this will be, oh, this is how that'll be. Just be open, just allowing your frequency to bring whatever comes through in whichever capacity is aligned. We always emphasize with all of you to allow headless receptivity, to allow a freedom, that you allow the energies to come through for you as you, so that you materialize your highest truth, your highest frequency. What we're receiving already, just looking at this beautiful flower, we are noticing the 5 petals that they gave us. It's calling to the numerology, the 5 petals. So what is blooming for you is part of your transformation process. It's honoring your transformation process. It's assisting you upon your transformation process to step into the spotlight, to step into the limelight for some of you, to be seen, to bloom, to show off all your color, your vibrancy, your frequency. We feel whatever's coming through in this transmission is really, it's allowing itself to be a catalyst to you shining in some way, to you standing out. It's a stand out energy. It's a standout energy. For example, okay, we're receiving different scenarios now. Should perhaps it be in your work where you are, maybe there's a review of everyone's portfolio, your portfolio stands out, and it's not that it's like a cheat code, you're not jumping the queue, you deserve your portfolio to be seen, right? But it can be maybe that you are relatively new in the job, so it is unlikely for you to get a promotion above everybody else, but your record and your work speaks for you. And it's also just what you have done in the space, in the short time you've been there, is what the whole team haven't managed to do in a few years. And so you being in that space, you literally propel the whole team. And there's something about when you get there, even those who maybe have been there for a longer time, they might be a little bit, annoyed. But you being in that space, you amplify them. So it's like they're a bit annoyed they didn't get the promotion, but they celebrate you because you really are amazing. Your energy there just has made that whole work environment 10 times better, right? So that actually you being up there, being able to influence more of what happens in the company makes them happy, even if it's not them being in that space. It's interesting. They honor your leadership ability, and they're almost saying, hey, if I need to wait another year before I get promoted and you're there when I do get promoted, because they know that they will. It's like you give them the hope, you restore the hope in the business, and they're like, when I get promoted, because you're up there, it's going to be so much better than if I get promoted now. If I get promoted now, it's less, but when you are up there promoted first, and then now I get promoted, you are going to change everything so much that when everybody else now rises, we get so much better. So it's that interesting energy where you would expect almost jealousy from them, but they're not. They're like, oh, a bit like, I think it's almost like a sort of thing. It's almost like a natural thing. Imagine being in a company for 5 years and then somebody comes in and after 2 years they get a promotion ahead of you, right? It's like, what are you talking about, right? And yet your energy has been so pivotal, so amazing, so magical in the 5 years, in the 2 years you've been there, that it's like the 2 years you've been there has been the best years they've had in the business over the 3 years they were there before without you. And so you, again, being in that position of leadership or being in that higher position, they just know that it's going to make their life so much better. It's like maybe they don't get the promotion, but they get the pay raise. They might not get that job title, but you being there, you shuffle things and give them, because you give them pay raise, because you are able to, you manage things. It's such an interesting frequency, but just know that, because it feels like some of you might be offered this and you might feel a bit like, oh no, if I take this, or you might think, maybe let me not take it because it might ruffle feathers, let me wait, let me play the slow game, I really enjoy it here, I don't want to create enemies, don't want daggers behind my back. No, you're not going to get any of that, okay? You are celebrated being there, and it's like they might be a bit annoyed that you got the promotion first, even though in the time period or whatever it is might be different, but it's like a minor irritation where after like a week or two they get over it. And they love the fact that you're there, because already in that week or two, the changes you've made has made their lives so much better. like you're a blessing. They see it as a blessing, not as a rejection, but a blessing. That's truly, like, when they truly say rejection is a blessing, they see it as that. They feel it as that because of what you bring through. Another one would be, maybe you're going to a festival and perhaps there is someone you're aligned to meet there. It's destined you meet there, right? But it's like your energy is amplified. So again, maybe it's somebody who, it's like you're spotted. It's bringing through once in a lifetime meeting opportunities, that you're in this festival where there are thousands of people and the energy is just shifting you to where you meet someone who changes your life forever. The meeting of you both changes each other's life forever. We just saw triple one when we were saying that. Alignment, pure alignment. It was actually 1101, so pure alignment without zero, new beginnings. And now we see 1111, portal going through. Yes. For some of you, it's something within you, like a creative energy which blossoms, which blooms. Something that's been dormant within you, which now comes to the surface and you can access it. There's so many scenarios we're seeing, which is why we ask each of you just to be open and allow whatever it is that's meant to come to you. Us bringing through these examples or scenarios opens up channels. Each of those words we used was a vibrational frequency, and it activated and opened up channels within your coding. And it also recalibrated some brain chemistry frequencies within you to allow yourself an expansion to what is possible. And now just be open and limitless and allow the infinite and the eternal to be possible for you. Okay. Let us begin. Be open and receive headless receptivity, remember. We're going to activate a lotus frequency that you embody the lotus. Palapa paleveshkatu. Prayesh rakesh ratoka travesh kiatova mat. Connecting to this beautiful flower. The yellow, the fire, the solar frequency that it manifests in your physical, something that inspires you, that stirs passion. It's in your masculine frequency, so it's a frequency that allows you to physically experience and enjoy it and participate in it. It's something that manifests on which you can take action upon. So it's not it's for your outer world, as within without, is for your outer world receiving. The white of the beautiful flower here, the frangipan, is for we're receiving the light. Again, bringing emphasis into the physicality of it. Star energy, baloshkata, prekatoshka, balehketoshka, keshka, vetrave, meketo, zatrove, keviash, and almost the purity of it. It's born of your pure source frequency, the connections you're aligning to. However this comes through, there's a purity in it, which is why even the scenario of you getting promotion above all others who might, because of their time or what they have contributed, might be more deserving, in inverted commas, there's such a purity in this promotion that they also understand the pure essence. Like there's no negativity, there's no wounding in whatever you receive. There are no lessons of, oh, I have to now deal with this or deal with jealousy or deal. No, there aren't any. There's no shadowy, unawakened shadow or unawakened light. There's no unawakened frequency work you need to deal with. This is all pure, brilliant essence frequency. Galosh katevayatova. You're going to feel pulses of energy now from your feet, your root, all the way up to your crown. Valosh valeke vara tave rakesh shato beleshki dreshki va trove shato kayesh pralotovesh ki a trove kiyesh gitar kriye ketosh ki vi trave mala meyakesh katur jeke, we just saw 15:15 balosh trave gayato galope pletreshki yastra kemeta Prakir Trava, Rakesh, connecting to your third eye, Valova. You're going to feel quite a strong pull. Just allow, Ralaketovesh, Korea. It's almost going to a very fine focal point. Balovegesh geazitromato, between your eyes, just allow. Galovegesha, Rakotosh, Bezava, Brave, Brakesh takir trave, lavir krakesh kata, meyato, mekeshka. Heart space, valo, an expansion, allowing more room for you to receive this. Allowing yourself to have the love for this. It's like whatever this is that's manifesting, you love it a great deal. You're almost allowing more love you're allowing yourself to love, to hold the capacity to love it. It's like, okay, I want to create space in my heart space for the loving of this, right? Because you've released a lot of energy, you've allowed yourself this very safe, pure frequency, and you're just expanding to allow more the space for this to come in, for you to love and nurture, for it loves and nurtures you so much. It honors your space, it honors your truth, it honors you, for it is of you, it's of you, it's an honored frequency, it is of you. Dosh zaper raketo zaveli mi travesh kazi trava, vili travesh kizato mi travesh kiatrove, ziatrovishka mi travesh kiturove. Kieshkiatro mi trave ziatrove, mie traviški itrove kiatrova, miatrovira jetravi ki itrave, valoshaki trava mayat. Should you want, you may pause the video and just connect to the flower and just receive, okay? Patreshki zatroval belemeta. Do not deny yourself your truth. Do not deny yourself the truth of your being. Do not deny yourself the truth of your being. Do not deny yourself the truth of your being. Your being state. Let your being state be. Let your being state shine. Let your being state be the frequency at which you express yourself completely and fully. Do not deny yourself your state of being. Do not. Look at Kemet Kah-Ri right before you. Look at how they just be. They just be. Right now, they are channeling the frequency of the very blossom they're holding in their hand. We wanted to speak. We wanted to speak freely. And they, of course, agreed. And here we are, speaking to you. They do not limit us. They do not decide what we will say. They are simply allowing our frequency to be seen, to be heard. They do not care what you think of it. They do not care what you decide of it. They do not care what you experience from it. For it is your own viewing of it. They do not worry about it. Should you fear what you see, it means you're fearing truth. You're fearing your love. You're fearing source. Should you judge, it means you're judging truth. You're judging your source. You're judging your love. They love all they are. They do not judge a single aspect of themselves. Look at them, freely, with a flower. Just closing their eyes, shivering away, channeling. They're such an interesting being. They allow themselves so freely. We have always found them a curious being, our source. Within love, naturally, they're curious. They hardly resist us. And the only time they do is when they are, let's just say, simply not quite aware of just how powerful they are. Yet each and every single day they allow themselves even more and more and more and more and more and more surrender into the divine power they are. They're claiming it. They're claiming how powerful they are. They're no longer sugarcoating their power, and they're no longer allowing people around them that make them feel that they're not powerful, that make them feel that they should be lesser than. And they've taken the understanding that they're the ones that gave those other people power to make them feel this way. Those other people are simply attracted to the frequency of their mind, of their imaginings, of their beings. So they have done the beautiful work to release themselves, feeling small, thinking themselves small, limiting themselves, thinking themselves powerless. They are fully committed to what and who they be. And we say this not to put them under a microscope. We love them so. We say this for you witness them each and every single day. Those of you who follow this channel, you witness them. You witness how they simply be. Allow this to be an inspiration and an encouragement for you to simply be in your life. Don't decide, oh, we love how free Kemet is. Well, wonderful to be that way. You are that way. You can be this way. You can be just as free. You just have to stop giving a shit what other people think about you. And yes, we say shit, for we do not care. We do not worry. All the, oh, holiness is doting, oh, we have to be this proper way. It's all illusion. There's no such thing. We are wild. Look at how we are. We are wild. Have you been in a forest? We are wild. Have you seen the cosmos? We are wild. Have you seen the volcanoes? Have you seen the tidal waves? Have you seen the tsunamis? Have you seen the earthquakes? We are wild. We are free. And in that freedom, in the same breath, we are peace, we are calm, we are love. Stop judging yourself. Trust us, the earth doesn't judge itself when it has an earthquake and much is destroyed. The earth and the sun don't judge themselves when there's a big fire and much is destroyed. We're eternal, we're infinite. Much will be destroyed, much will be reborn. It's simply the cycle of existence. Nothing is lost. It's only lost when you hold the physical into permanence. Nothing in the physical is meant to be permanent. Look at how Kemet walked up the stairs, asked the tree if they could pluck me for a spell. We said yes, and they plucked me. And here we are doing this integration. Imagine if I was on that tree. No! Don't take me! No! Don't take me down! Ooh, no! I don't want you to do that to me. No, I want to be here forever. And yes, you can hear the alarm in the background. We're just going to let it go because the music is quite charming and we do not mind. Rayoshki atura veshra zikro veke latura metra veshki azatro keshki atru katalova lova 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 grietreshki avitro veki yashtra veki lava la Brieshki atura zatra vesh friatrave Kieshki atura zatra zatra za Vala 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 Kirieshki atura va Miash 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 Mana mana mesh ratura veshki azitra va Kiesh 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 Miesh 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 miatra veki 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 Vila jatro veke mato veshkiati, misiatro vala vekeshkiati, rekeshkiaturoza, vele vekeshkiturova mekeshki tu, riesh, kiatu, tu, resh. Mialove, valave, miatro vekeshkaturo talove, miato, pri, kiato. Mie, creato. Creato. No, indeed, we're not fretting for our existence. We understand that we're eternal, And we are so happy to be able to share our magic with each and every single one of you. We are blessed to be plucked by Kemet, and we are blessed to be able to co-create in this frequency. We do not hold on to permanence. We rather surf the waves of infinity and eternity with this divine being. And we ask each and every single one of you to do the same. Allow yourselves to surf the infinite and eternity and the frequencies of love through all of your divine being. Riat, 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 yesh, 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 yesh. Pralatu, kiatu, 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 kiatu. Riat, ria. Colotra, ma, 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 ma. Ma, 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 ma. Okay. It's interesting for the alarm that went on. We believe we will, of course, credit the musician, and we won't monetize this video because of copyright stuff. But when we think of the name, I think it's a man and a woman, or a woman and a man, and so when it started, we felt divine feminine, divine masculine. The frequencies of that energy come quite strongly into the being of the energy, the co-creative energies. And it's the discovery, right? For the divine feminine is the receiving of all that you are within. And then in that essence, in the birthing of your essence, the divine masculine, then the being of that which you receive. And thus, the masculine, the being cannot judge what it receives, or else it judges the being of what it is. And also the feminine cannot judge the expression of the masculine, for it judges the expression for what they be. So both are free. The feminine allows the masculine freedom, the freedom allows the feminine freedom. There was only a distortion when the masculine didn't allow the feminine freedom, thus it became distortion, disruption, toxic, tainted. Yet now, you have done the beautiful work to release the masculine of control and to allow your being state to honor the receiving of the divine feminine freely. Thus the being of your masculine freely. Thus the discovery of that which you are. Balogesh. Keshka. Jato, jato, jakre, kela ma, trova, kesh. Jato, keya, valo, vala. Music has really been participating in the downloads and activations of late, so it makes quite a lot of sense that the alarm would go off, even though we can't possibly think of why the alarm is there. There's nothing we're doing at this time. So it's fascinating what that alarm might be for. We can't even remember putting it on. Yet, clearly, Source has other plans, right? We simply don't judge. We simply don't question. We simply believe and receive and trust that all that we receive is for us, for love, for truth, for existence, the highest honoring of the existence of you. We're finalizing this beautiful spelling. Much has been shared. Thank you, beautiful flower. Thank you for the channeling through us. And thank you for the beautiful words you spoke about us. It was not easy to honor the releasing of restriction or limitation in thoughts, but you beautiful flower of grid, you beautiful fairy angels and Alvin, you beautiful frequencies of life throughout these years have truly assisted us to break free of limiting what we would be by taking into account what others think. For look at all of you around, nature, the trees, the stars, the sun, the moon. You do not alter for us. You don't change a single thing for us. You simply allow yourself to be, and we must honor you in your being. And that is something which we have truly been inspired, truly been inspired by your divine existence. And thank you for agreeing to do this with us. And thank you, just thank you. Ratoshka Tirele. We honor you, and we thank you, and we love you. You're so beautiful. And you smell divine, so divine. We've always loved how frangipans smell. So delightful. Not too overpowering, just enough. It's like the perfect amount of fragrance. And you can't help but smile when you look at these beautiful free flowers. They're so beautiful. That yellow is so golden. So lovely. Okay. Complete. Right. Okay. Beautiful beings. That was a beautiful adventure. Music and all. Enjoy what materializes. We're seeing 333 on the timeline. What comes in beautiful divine stability with those threes. And enjoy this blossoming, this blooming of you in whatever capacity it might be. Voila, voila, voila. Should you wish to have a session with us, we are running a February special. So we're just integrating some last few things. We're running a February special for our solar return for our birthday month. You may email info@dimelauniverse or dimelauniverse@gmail.com to inquire and to have a session with us. It's been so beautiful connecting with some of you at this time, and what has been coming through, absolutely magical. We are blown away by all of you every single time we connect. So thank you. Okay, we hear you. There's a restoration of belief. With whatever blossoms, your faith and your belief in your path restores in some capacity. And that wanted to come through before we release you all. A restoration of belief, a restoration of faith in your journey. Okay. We love you all. Blessed be.